Hello everyone, this is Commander Brooks, and today I'm going to show you some set ideas for sets from The Mandalorian Season 2. So if you have not seen all the episodes in The Mandalorian Season 2, I recommend looking away as you might get it spoiled. But I'm expecting you've watched all of them if you are watching this video because you saw the thumbnail that this is a Season 2 video. And one thing I'm going to say, lots of people do their predictions around this time for summer 2021, but personally I think it's way too early, so I'm not going to be doing any predictions on the channel because this is basically just sets I want and I think that could possibly be made from The Mandalorian, but the way LEGO's going, they're not going to make any of these. So I made the custom boxes for all of these. Last time I just put up a picture of the scene from the movie or show or wherever it came from. So it might not be the best custom boxes, but yeah. The first one is the Imperial Remnant Battle Pack. This is just going to be a regular $15 battle pack because I think LEGO needs to bring them back. They're great for people that are on a budget, and you can get some troopers, pick them up. So this one, 87 pieces, 6 plus, comes with 2 stormtroopers and 2 dark troopers. The dark troopers, how LEGO would make them, it would probably consist of a lot of different stuff. You'd have like a special mold for the dark trooper helmet, then you'd use some like the battle droid parts. So I think it would be interesting to see how they would make them. And then the build would just be a small little turret that you could deploy on wherever you want. So yeah, that's just a little set. Then we have the Dual On Corvus. This is from episode 5, which featured Ahsoka, and it's when she's fighting the Magistrate. So the two figures are Ahsoka and the Magistrate. The Ahsoka would be similar to the Mandalore one, but we would get maybe some arm printing and a new torso and legs for her. So, and she would also come with 2 white lightsabers. In this case, or white clear, just clear lightsabers, I guess. So yeah, this one comes with 198 pieces. I don't know how many action features they could put into this one. This is a $20 set like the Duel on Mustafar was. They could do the bridge and like a door and some of the water that surrounds the scene, and maybe have like a little feature for the water splashing or the bridge crumbling. But yeah, I don't think there could be too many action features in this one. It would just be a pretty nice small display set, which I think is a good idea for LEGO to do. Next up, we have a $30 set from episode 2, and this is the Spider Attack. Comes with 281 pieces. It would cost $30. It features 3 minifigs, and one of them would be exclusive. We get the Mandalorian, which would be in his best Star version with arm printing. We get Grogu, which I would like them to change the mold a little. It's not horrible. It's okay. I would like them to make it better, though, and more accurate. But it's really fine, and I don't think they will change it. And then Frog Lady, who I don't think she has an actual name, so I'm just going to call her Frog Lady, although we know LEGO would not put Frog Lady on the box. She would have a custom molded head, and yeah, she would be a pretty interesting figure. And for the build, you'd get like 2 or 3 spiders, maybe a big one, a medium one, and a little one, and some small snowy terrain for your figures to go through. So yeah, that is the Spider Attack. Then we have the Imperial Transport Escape. This one would come with 635 pieces. It would cost $70. And the figures in this one would be Grief Karga, Cara Dune, Mithra, which they would have to make a new mold, but LEGO needs to just start making new molds. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they need to stop shying away from that. Then it'll come with a Stormtrooper and a Scout Trooper. The Stormtrooper could just be walking on the ground, but the Scout Trooper has a little speeder bike to ride on. And obviously the main vehicle would be the Imperial Transport. We got a microfighter / battle pack version of this. But it's really time we get a real one. It's a pretty classic ship in the Star Wars shows, heavily featured in Star Wars Rebels, and we've had it in The Mandalorian now. So yeah, I think they could make it pretty cost effective. $70 would be fair price for the set. So yeah, there's that set. And then we have the Slave one, which we first see in episode 6. It comes with 948 pieces and it'll cost $100. And so, yeah, this is a bit smaller than the other ones, but they have been downsizing things. So, yeah, it comes with the Mandalorian, Grogu, Fennec Shand would be a new figure. And it will be interesting to see if they would do the helmet or not. She's seen with her helmet a lot in this episode, though. Boba Fett, who will still, if this is from episode 6, you'd still have it like worn away almost because he did not repaint it yet. And they'll come with one stormtrooper for all the good guys to just absolutely destroy. They destroyed about 20 plus of them in the episode, so they could handle one no problem. Okay, then we have the Govanti Cruiser. This one would have 913 pieces and it will cost $100. Lots of $100 sets in this. It's just kind of the right price point for a few of these. And yeah, this is from episode 3 where we get to see Bo-Katan and the Night Owls. So it feature a Bo-Katan figure, which we really need. She's been heavily featured in the Star Wars shows, Clone Wars, Rebels, and now Mandalorian. It'll be very disappointing if we don't get Bo-Katan soon. And then we would have her sidekick, Costa Reeves, and then the Mandalorian, 2 stormtroopers, and an Imperial officer. So yeah, this would be similar to the one from Rebels, maybe a little different. And it would feature some kind of hallway. I think instead of doing like a command center or whatever they did in the interior of this 6 years ago, whenever the set came out, they should instead do a hallway where they can have all the heroes fighting against the stormtroopers, and then they can get to the cockpit and do what they did in the episode. So yeah, some action features / play features with that. And then let's go into another $100 set. This is the Imperial Juggle from episode 7. It would come with 921 pieces and cost $100, as I previously mentioned. This one I could not find some kind of mock or Lego set like this because it is indeed a fair bit different from the Clone Turbo Tank, the Republic Juggernaut. So they would have to do a new build for this one. And yes, you might be seeing that the Mandalorian and Mayfield are an Imperial tank driver uniforms, but they would be in disguise, and you'd take the helmet off and have the figure's face. And they really need to put in Mando's face because it was featured a bit more in season 2, and Mayfield also they should do something under his helmet because he does have his helmet off most of the time in the episode, but I think it would be nice to have that option to include the helmet. And then you'd have 2 of the pirates. They'd probably have to make a new mold for them because they're like a new type of alien never seen in Lego before. So I think 2 of them to attack the Juggernaut, and then 2 stormtroopers when you're coming in to that base in the episode. So yeah, I think this could be a pretty good set. As far as the interior goes, I feel like it would be mostly just the cockpit, and then you'd have some action features for the fight scene on the top of the Juggernaut. Okay, then we have the last one and the biggest one. This is the Imperial Light Cruiser. And this is one that we should see pretty soon, I feel like. It definitely should happen. It's a pretty prominent ship. Like most of this stuff, they're pretty big in the Star Wars TV shows, and LEGO really needs to respect the TV shows a bit more. They were 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, when Rebels and Clone Wars were out, but the Mandalorian sets on the shows, there's not too many of them right now, so Yeah, the figures, this one would include 1,317 pieces, so it'll be 12 plus 160, $160. And the interior, you could probably have the shell. It wouldn't have a ton of room on the interior, mostly would be a display set. But it'd be interesting if they could fit in like a shell, the bridge, and some hallway place for to fight the Dark Troopers and the Stormtroopers. So it'll be a challenge for Lego, but I think they could do it. And the figures in this one would be Grogu, the Mandalorian, Bo-Katan would also be in this one, Cara Dune, Moff Gideon, who Lego had still not made, even though he's like the main villain. So yeah, they definitely need to make him. It would also feature a Stormtrooper and a Dark Trooper, which are in the battle pack from before. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and tell me down below what you think of the sets. You can check out some of my other videos. I make mocks on the channels and do all kinds of Lego news stuff. So yep, this is Commander Bricks signing out.